The National Broadcasting Company presents the National Football League. Today from Riverfront Stadium, it's the Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Brought to you by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. By Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? And by AT&T, the right choice.
Riverfront Stadium was sold out long ago. They've been waiting for this one. In Cincinnati, the Bengals and the Browns, and weather conditions are just about perfect. Cleveland goes on offense, 1st and 10, with Bernie Kosar, number 19 from Miami of Florida, where he quarterbacked the national championship team. Curtis Dickey and Kevin Mack, his starting runners. Langhorne and rookie Webster Slaughter, the receivers, and Ozzie Newsome, an all-pro tight end. The linemen, Farron, Williams, Babb, Fite, and Risen. They've taken good care of Kosar of late, and if you blitz him, he'll kill it. Kosar, young as he is as good as there is against the blitz. A tremendous emotion level here at Riverfront. The Battle of Ohio, and we're ready to fire the first shot now on 1st and 10 for Cleveland.
Wide open.
Going for it all. Wide open is Langhorne. And he's down inside the 10. He's going to go down to the 1-yard line. What a way to open the Battle of Ohio.
On one thing about Bernie Kosar, he's the youngest quarterback in the NFL. And I don't think there is a more accurate deep thrower playing the position of quarterback. This ends up being a 69-yard completion, and you can see a busted coverage on the first play. 37 Jackson, the weak safety, doesn't get over there. Lewis Breed in the corner lets him go. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Breeden was only in waving distance as Langhorne makes his 38th catch, his longest of the season. 66 yards officially down to the 2-yard line. So Kosar makes that first shot, a big one. He's 15 for 30 on field goal tries. He's not having a good year. He's had some back problems and has been pressing a bit. This, though, a 23-yard attempt is on the way, and the Bengals do get points. Not a touchdown, but they're on the board.
But, Don, that's a missed opportunity. You can't let a team that's leading the division stop you in that situation. So psychologically, Cleveland gets a lift.
We'll be back to Cincinnati with the Bengals kickoff and what looks like it might be a track meet.
He hesitated for a second. Now watch the defense stop when he hesitates. Right there, all of a sudden he's outside. Then he accelerates, just absolutely turns it on. Kelly knocks him out of bounds. 2nd down and about 2 inches.
1 minute and 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Cleveland Browns with a 7-3 lead. They scored on their opening drive. Kevin Mack on a 1-yard dive after a 66-yard pass set it up. Kosar.
Oh, he's open.
Home run ball. Wide open is the rookie Webster Slaughter, and he's in for a second Cleveland touchdown.
A 46-yard reception by Webster Slaughter, a pattern of absolute beauty. He runs the hitch and go, Don. Stopped in the middle of the pattern. Phillips bit on it, and then he went by him, and it was absolutely wide open.
Webster Slaughter's 34th catch of this season. Good for his 3rd touchdown, as again the Browns catch the Cincinnati defense completely out of position. Nobody near Webster Slaughter, who goes in for a 2nd touchdown, and now Mark Mosley out looking to make it a 14-3 game, and he does. 1:13 to go in the first quarter as Sam White, his favored Bengals, with all that offense right now way down on their home field in the first quarter.
Watch Bernie on the pump. He pumps there, and Slaughter's wide open. Phillips falls down, but Slaughter had him beat 10 ways to Sunday. He ran the hitch and go, and Phillips bid on it. Now watch what happens here. Slaughter, when he fakes, I'm going to go short. Whoops, and 5. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Phillips has got a piece of athletic wear lying there on the ground. The part you wear underneath your pants.
That's twice now. Wideouts for the Cleveland Browns have been wide open on long plays. First touchdown set up on the 66-yard throw to Reggie Langhorne. Reminder to our viewers that we'll be selecting the Budweiser Most Valuable Player for today's game at the conclusion of the game. Webster Slaughter, a rookie with a catch in every game. That was a very big one. He is from San Diego State. Was the first player selected by the Browns in the last draft. They didn't have a #1 choice.
Down for Cincinnati. They can't panic now, down 14-3. We're still in the first quarter. There is no reason to panic. Stay pretty much with the game.
But the doctors are optimistic that Matt Barr will be back with the Browns kicking next season.
What did his brother tell us in Seattle last Monday? If you're going to hurt a leg for a kicker, that's the leg to hurt.
39-yarder. Used to be the soccer-style kickers were unusual. Now there's only one straight ahead booter left. Mark Mosley shows he can still do it right as he drills it with 7 seconds to play in the first half, and the underdog Cleveland Browns extend their lead to 17-3. As you know, Trump, from playing here for 10 years, Cincinnati used to be Cleveland Brown country before they had a franchise.
Still an awful lot of people here in Cincinnati have stayed with Cleveland. In years past, when these two teams met in Cincinnati and there wasn't a lot at stake except bragging rights in the state of Ohio, about half the stadium was Cleveland Brown fans. Now the story of this game is that graphic we had before, and that is the Bengals' success when they lead at half as opposed to the Bengals' lack of success when they trail at half. Those are remarkable numbers and shock. Cleveland's 82 yards rushing for the day. Mack 4 straight times. Probably this one will be the 5th.
PCI back, the second back. That's the man. Down close. No signal is in as the linesmen run in. They'll spot the ball inside of a foot from the goal line.
See Ricky Bolden in there, 77. Look at that cast on his left arm. Big offensive tackle. Broke his arm and has come back. This is the first game he's been activated. There it is. Protection for his arm. When he's healthy, he's reporting to the official that he has an ineligible number and he's playing an eligible spot. I don't think you can consider him a receiver with that monster cast on, though.
Mack down close, fighting. He gets the signal. It's a touchdown for Cleveland. Browns fans here. We might have some skirmishes in the stands before long.
Mack his 19th carry. He has 2 touchdowns on the day. Again, a good surge by the offensive line. Pazzulli, 72, leads up, and on the second effort, all you have to do is break the plane of the goal line. Mack in for the second time today.
6 plays, 34 yards. Kevin Mack on every play, and finally on the payoff end with his second touchdown of the day. And the Cleveland Browns move a step and a touchdown closer to the AFC Central Championship as they go in front 24-3. Mack with the Browns kickoff after this. And the Browns in the lead 24-3. Fumbles it into the end zone. Can't fumble it forward. Calling it a touchdown. It's the old Raider rule.
Comes back to the spot of the fumble, but Cleveland does maintain possession. Webster Slaughter gets it. That's basically the way the ball is bounced for the Browns today.
Only guy can recover it is Curtis Dickey, because he fumbled it. Remember that famous Raider play where they knocked it downfield against San Diego into the end zone? And
oh, wait a minute. They're calling this a touchdown. Wait a minute. They're calling this a touchdown. I think what it is in the final 2 minutes, that's when that rule is in existence.
That's right. Okay.
Flag down.
Bengals asking for clarification.
We're confused, I guarantee you, so I'm glad they are too.
Game clock stopped with 1:06 left to play in the third quarter as Coach Marty Schottenheimer waiting to see if he gets another touchdown, and Sam White's hoping the deluge will stop.
Offside, defense, point is good, 5 yards on the kickoff.
All right, if it's not within the last 2 minutes of a half or a game, a teammate can recover the fumble. So Webster Slaughter will be credited with a touchdown on the fumble recovery.
Wraps it up like an extra point. And the beating goes on. 34-3 Cleveland. We'll be back with yet another Browns kickoff in a moment.
The time right now. The place, your Mazda dealers. The event, Goodbye 86. We're saying goodbye with goodbyes.
Well deserved, well executed, and the Browns have broken a 4-game losing streak here in Riverfront Stadium and have won 7 of their last 8 football games.
That's going to do it. It is official now, but it was in the books long ago from who was going to win standpoint. 34-3. The Cleveland Browns win the AFC Central Division title for a second straight year. And the Cincinnati Bengals, who came into this game favored to win and now in deep trouble from a playoff standpoint. They'll close against the New York Jets next Sunday here, while Schottenheimer and his Browns go back to Cleveland to take on San Diego. Another victory there would give Cleveland the home advantage in the AFC playoffs.
Certainly a disappointing offensive performance by the Bengals. Here's Bernie Kosar talking.